Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League St. Louis, and we have a singles match here that is guaranteed to thrill you. Cal Stark is taking on Maverick.
Well, Maverick is a guy who burst on the scene, big Texas native, really took it to his first opponents. This guy's really exploded. Nobody knows much about Maverick, and they know an awful lot more, and they're going to find out more right now.
Last time here in the Casa Loma Ballroom, this man Maverick led Team St. Louis to a victory and tied up the I-70 series, or the I-70 Turf War as some have called it, to 1-1, and he was an integral part in that matchup.
Absolutely was. He's a big powerhouse, that's for sure. The only thing that I can say negative about Maverick, he seems to be cold. He's always wearing hats indoors. Why would you wear a hat indoors? He's got that thick beard. You think he'd be warm enough, right? Maybe there's something we don't know about Maverick that we should investigate. I'll do that. I'm an investigative journalist myself. I should find out everything about Maverick.
Well, I'll leave that to you, Christopher, to find out why Maverick is wearing stocking caps to the ring.
I mean, that's a dumb look, right? It's a dumb look.
You know, I'm more focused on what Maverick can do in the ring, not what he's wearing on his head, Christopher. I mean, come on.
Well, absolutely. That's something Cal Stark should be worried about. Now, Cal Stark, guy, we don't know a whole lot about Cal Stark, do we?
We don't know a whole lot about Cal Stark, but the one thing we do know is he's always looking for a fight. This guy, he seems like he just walks off the streets and comes into the wrestling ring. He's always looking for competition, always looking for a fight. Wild and unpredictable guy, is Cal Stark.
Certainly a guy that marches to the beat of his own drummer. It looks to me, though, that he might be the one getting beat like a drum in this match.
It definitely could be the case. Cal Stark always seems to pick competition that's maybe a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit badder, but that shows that this guy has something. Maybe some call it courageous, you may call it stupidity, Christopher, but either way, this guy's got something to prove, and he's looking to prove it right here tonight.
You don't get anything in life by sitting back and waiting for it, and I'll give it up to Cal Stark for going after what he wants, and looks like he's going to want a piece of Maverick. A big win over Maverick puts him on the map here at NWL STL, that's for sure.
That's right. It looks like we're going to get underway here. The bell is sounded, and Cal Stark gets met with a vicious clothesline. Cal Stark always likes to start fast. This could be it. Gets a 2 count. Did you see that clothesline, Christopher? Nearly decapitated the fast-starting Cal Stark.
Maverick, big, tough, strong, explosive gentleman for sure. Cal Stark not backing down, though.
And Cal Stark won't back down this entire match. And this guy seems fearless. Maverick with a back elbow. Gets a 1 count only. Cal Stark still got a lot of fight left in him. Maverick looking to pick up his first official singles victory here in St. Louis.
Absolutely. You know, you can get all the 6-man and the tag wins that you want, but ultimately it comes down to what can you do on your own. Maverick looking to prove himself here in STL, that's for sure.
Clothesline takes down Cal Stark again. Or maybe that might have been a back elbow. Either way, effective nonetheless. Looks like he's setting him up here for a suplex. Cal Stark putting the brakes on, and a couple fists to the midsection of Maverick here.
As big and as powerful as Maverick is, Cal not quite ready for that maneuver. But he is ready to take a belly-to-back suplex.
Belly-to-back suplex drills Cal Stark right in the center of the ring.
Textbook execution right there. You can definitely tell Maverick has been around the world. Definitely has a blend of different styles. Lots of power in this young man.
It almost looked like he threw Cal Stark with that belly-to-back suplex there, Christopher. I mean, really, really putting it all together here in the ring. Cal Stark putting the brakes on. Maverick firing with some right hands there, right to the side of the head of Cal Stark.
Why do you keep saying my name? I know who I am. You don't need to keep readdressing me.
You're just making sure the fans at home know who you are, Christopher.
Well, hey, believe me, people know who I am. And they're going to know who Cal Stark is after maneuvers like that. Look at that beautiful missile dropkick. Maverick out to the floor.
Missile dropkick connects squarely with that big chiseled chest of Maverick. Looks like Cal Stark might be taken to the air. Tope con hilo connects with Maverick on the outside. Nicely executed by the not always high-flying Cal Stark.
Absolutely. That's one of the things. We talked about him being mysterious, right? Well, that's exactly what we're talking about. Would you expect that from Cal Stark? Well, maybe you wouldn't, but you certainly should, right? You never know what this guy is going to pull out of his bag of tricks.
He's got to keep the game plan varied, the offense varied, if he expects to pick up a win over Maverick. Keep him guessing. Belly to back suplex, drops him hard on that hardest part of the ring right there, the steel and the wood right on the apron.
Very resourceful from Maverick, taking advantage of the situation, that's for sure. Cal Stark really taking it to Maverick, though. I got to say that I'm seeing a lot from Cal Stark here in this match.
High elevation on that back body drop. Drops Cal Stark right in the center of the ring. Going for a cover here, only gets a 2 count. Referee Jason Pemberton right on top of the action.
Backdrop kind of move that takes a lot more out. You know, it doesn't get a lot of press like a lot of the other fancy stuff, but being dropped on your back from about 8 feet in the air does not feel good, that's for sure.
Snap suplex, goes for another cover, gets a 2 count. Maverick showing his power with that high back body drop and that quick snap suplex.
Would you say that Maverick is the odds-on favor after some of the big things that he's done already here in STL to get that St. Louis championship?
There's enough, I would say that. There's enough fire, enough fan support here to maybe drive Maverick all the way through to that final round of the St. Louis tournament.
Well, if he keeps performing like he is right now, I don't think I see anything stopping him, that's for sure, except maybe wearing that beanie too tight. That could probably cut the circulation out to his brain, probably.
Still concerned with that headgear.
It's just god-awful, isn't it? It's a terrible, terrible headwear.
Again, I'm not paying attention to that. I'm paying attention to what he can do in the ring, and as well as you should. Let's talk about the body scissors here. Body scissors with a man with the quads the size of Maverick can be a very effective hold. Rolls him back, tries to get his shoulders down the mat, does Cal Stark. Smart by Cal Stark. If he's going to be in that hold, try to get a quick pin out.
He doesn't have it completely locked in. He should have his chest completely against Cal Stark's back. Can't quite get him. Kudos to Cal Stark for keeping himself turned just a little bit. It's going to save himself a lot of pain on the spine and the lower back for sure. Also puts him in a position to do exactly what he's doing right now, which is to fight out.
Elbows right into the face of Maverick. There seems to be no quit in Cal Stark. The unpredictable, the wildness, the heart of Cal Stark, if you will, seems to be on display here, and he's ready to take it to Maverick here tonight.
I don't think Maverick expected this kind of fight. I don't think we expected this kind of fight from Cal Stark either. Cal really putting up a good fight, although looks like maybe getting a little bit of the worse for wear right now.
Cal Stark shoots Maverick off into the corner, trying to mount some momentum, trying to get some offense on the big Maverick. Dumps him over the top rope. Maverick firing back with a right hand right to the face of Cal Stark.
Dangerous place for Cal Stark to be right now.
Oh, misses the big boot attempt. Cal Stark, what is he doing here?
Ooh.
Snaps his neck down. Backwards over that top rope. That could do a lot of damage to the neck and the spine region of Maverick. Even though Maverick has, quite the neck and set of traps on him, that can still do its damage.
You could get a stinger right there. You could get a lot of pain in that upper shoulder area and lower neck area. Definitely feeling the effects of that right now. You can tell he's slow to get up for sure.
Kicks him right in the midsection, Cal Stark, and Maverick just unrelenting, just keeps coming back. No matter what Cal Stark does, Maverick remains on the offense, and Cal Stark trying to fire back here with forearms and chops, just lighting into Maverick, but Maverick keeps coming forward. Nice right hand there by Cal Stark. This guy will not quit.
I didn't expect to see such a street fight as I'm seeing right now. I don't think Maverick expected Cal Stark to take the fight to him like he's been doing. Kudos to Cal Stark. Going to keep at it. He's got a lot more in the tank than we thought.
Cal Stark last time out here in the Casa Loma Ballroom on the losing end of a match here. So he starts off his career in St. Louis in the NWL STL 0-1. So he is desperate to pick up this win tonight here against Maverick.
Listen, Cal Stark fought Todd Letterman the last time we saw him in an STL ring, and now he's taking on Maverick. He's taking on arguably the two biggest and baddest guys, and to me, that's a guy that deserves respect because he's not backing down from anybody. You only get better, and you only get the brass ring if you go after things that are difficult, and that's what he's doing. It looks like it might start paying off for him. Beautiful. He looks like referee might want to check that. Is he choking him out? I don't think he's quite underneath the chin.
He's using Maverick's big arm across, using it against him, using it across the throat and neck area. And Maverick fights his way out of that and hits him with a right hand right across the face again. Maverick using all sorts of nice flying forearm there by Cal Stark. Reminds me of Terry Taylor a little bit.
This is in the point of the match right here where your speed will start to come into play. As you start getting a little tired, you start kind of getting the tank running a little bit low. guys that are naturally fast and pull off maneuvers just like that. Beautiful enziguri kick to the face.
Cal Stark mounting the second rope. Ooh, Meteora driver.
I think that's going to be it right
this
there.
He's got him. 2. Only gets a 2 count on Maverick. Don't forget, fans, coming up later, we have Cornell Douglas taking on Dominic Butler, as well as our huge tag team main event of the Underground versus the Blood Brothers.
You know, you're talking about the future. Let's talk about the present, and let's talk about Cal Stark looking for his first win right now.
Maverick has him up on his shoulders in a fireman's carry position. Cal Stark wiggling out.
That's a roll-up. He's got him.
Roll-up. 2. Only gets a 2 count.
He should have pulled the tights. He'd have had him. That's what I'd have done.
Whatever it takes to get to the pay window, I guess, huh, Christopher?
Absolutely.
Sorry, I called you Christopher again. I apologize.
That's my name.
Can I call you Chris?
Call me Chris. No, you cannot call me Chris.
All right. Maverick ducks. He tries for a clothesline. Ducks there. Cal, look at the power.
Beautiful swinging full Nelson into a slam.
I think swinging full Nelson drives him right into the canvas.
That looks like a beginning of the end for Cal Stark. He's not in a good way right now. Things are not looking up.
Maverick could be setting him up for his patented running gory bomb here. Has Cal Stark up on his shoulders. This could be it. Running gory bomb connects, and this is it. This is scientific from here on out. 2, 3, and that's it. Maverick picking up his first singles victory here in the Casa Loma Ballroom.
He was in a fight for sure. He knows it. He's not doing great right now, but he did come up with the victory, and he's got a smile on his face. This guy likes to fight, and he's in for a lot of them here in the NWL STL.
Like you said, this could be the guy. This could be the man that makes it all the way to the finals in the St. Louis tournament. And I think a lot of the fans here in the Casa Loma Ballroom are hoping for that, and he may be your first St. Louis champion. Certainly
has exploded onto the scene. Fans have really taken to him. I can't say really anything negative about Maverick except for that stupid beanie. If somebody could just tell him to get rid of that thing, I bet you he goes straight to the top.
Well, while Mr. Fulton is obsessing over the headwear of Maverick, we'll be right back, folks, with our next matchup. Cornell Douglas taking on Dominic Butler.